Yo, hey guys, I'm back with another video. I just uploaded the last video, and I do have a cash checkpoint coming up due tomorrow, so I'm uploading another video because I need to. Um, yeah, I mean, I had that video ready for a while, and I hadn't had uploaded it, so it's been a while since that one. So I've already watched some more anime. And yeah, ready to rate some stuff. I just shaved, sorry. Kinda did a bad job. Got blood on my face. Yeah, I did a really bad job, damn. Okay, anyway. So since the last review, I believe I reviewed Paragachi Kuda, To Be Hero X and part of Vinland Saga. So since then, I've finished season 1 of Vinland Saga, and I'm almost halfway through season 2. I watched the new MHA episodes, My Hero Academia. And obviously I watched some more Gacha Kuda. What else did I watch? I believe that's it. I was going between those 3 shows. Okay. Vinland Saga. Oh my gosh. Like, okay. That anime blew me like out of the park. Like it like absolutely stomped my expectations. Like, okay. I actually knew I knew about Vinland Saga for a while, obviously. And towards the beginning of the school year, I wanted to watch it, but I had other things I was watching, and you know, whatever. I had put it on my list because I saw that it was a Christian or a Catholic anime from like edits I saw. I mean, I guess it sort of is. It's not really like that's not its main focus, but it does play a role in the story for sure, a large role in the message and whatnot. I believe it does play more of a role in later episodes, but it's not like the entire focus, right? Well, I mean, it kind of is, but I would say it doesn't focus on the religion itself, more so the message of having no enemies, and of course, religion plays a role in that. And I like that they've incorporated religion as someone who's Catholic myself. Gosh, I have a lot of blood. But, damn, I need to get a new razor. Because even if I do a bad job, it never is like this bad. But, yeah, so anyways, yeah, there's that. And I never ended up watching it. But I was with my girlfriend on like a bus ride for cross country, and it was like a 10-hour ride, so we wanted to watch something. And I really like shonen anime. And I haven't been watching anime for that long. I've only watched shonens, because for me that's kind of like what stuck out to me in anime. That's what made me want to get into anime, because it's cool, it's like it's powers and whatnot, it's peak animation, damn. But she doesn't like shonen that much, besides like her favorites. So we kind of met in the middle and agreed on Vinland Saga, because I've seen that it has fight scenes, but it's not like purely based on that. Of course, it's about having no enemies. Sorry, I don't know, why am I fixing my hair? Damn, bro. Am I tweaking? I really just say, damn, bro, am I tweaking? Yeah. Okay, but anyway, so yeah, and we watched like the first 4 episodes. And like since then we broke up, so I didn't really get back into it for a while. But then I did, and greatest decision I've made in a while, to continue that anime. I mean, wow, dude. Wow. Where do I start? I mean, beautiful animation. Absolutely beautiful animation. Great message as well. I haven't even seen, the entire message yet because I'm on episode 10 of season 2. But great message, dude. It's like I have like a blood beard, a blood mustache. But yeah, great message, incredible animation. I mean, it's mappa. I mean, what do you expect? It's just a beautiful anime. Like the scenery, like the way they portray nature, it looks so beautiful. And the characters are so well done. I mean, besides Prince Canute and Thorfinn, no one really actually has any development. Like, I guess the brothers, right? I don't even remember their names. I suck at remembering anime characters' names. Can you blame me? I guess the brothers, after one of them like is sped or whatever, and they stop fighting and run away, but that doesn't really count. I mean, so it focuses character development mainly on just Thorfinn and Prince Canute. But their character development is incredible, and I'm really excited to see what happens with Prince Canute, because obviously season 2 we haven't seen much of him. And I mean, Prince Canute's switch up and his character and his intelligence, to be able to rally over Thorkel, right? Thorkel? Yeah, it's Thorkel. And his army on his side. I mean, like, that was just shocking for me. I was like, what? How'd he do that? And like, I mean, I'm skipping ahead here. I mean, the fight scenes are incredible. Like, dude, okay, like, dude, I mean, like, there's so much hype into them, and they're not even, like, that long. It's just the atmosphere of the fight scenes is incredible. The music, the animation, the setting, the people, the VA, like, trying to act all fancy saying VA voice acting, but bro, I'm a cornball. But like, it's incredible. It's so well done, and obviously the choreography is incredible. And Thorfinn, I mean, Thorfinn just as a fighter, he's such a good fighter. And I love, one thing I love is that the fights are pretty realistic. Like, obviously, yeah, there's some things where you're like, yeah, no, that wouldn't happen. But like, I love shonen, but I don't like in shonen when they give the characters like too much plot armor and like stupid things happen that shouldn't be happening. And I know I love MHA, but MHA has like a decent bit of that, and that's what I don't like about it. Which, even though, MHA is carried by the story and all the characters and everything else, so it makes up for it, I don't like that. They would make the anime much better if they didn't have that. I feel like that's a really important thing to me, is making sure that the fights feel real. Like, I don't want someone to get beat up and then like they just have a flashback, or they just like lock in and get angry and they're like, they beat their ass. And like, to a certain extent, no, like, that's not insane. Like, there's places and moments where that can work, but I feel like a lot of time it's just done wrong, and like the characters just get some sort of power up or tank some crazy hit that they should not be doing. That's out of their ballpark. But with Thorfinn, it's like, while he's shooting way above his weight and doing crazy things that he shouldn't be able to do, it feels realistic because he's fast and he's smart and he knows what he's doing. Like, he was born for this. It's in his blood, right? Because Thor's, I'm tweaking. Thor's, his father, was an incredible fighter, so it makes sense. And oh my gosh, the fight scenes are great. They're incredible. Like, I can't stop glazing them. They're so good. Like I said, the atmosphere. There's so much hype when we get into those fight scenes, and I'm just like on the edge of my seat. I'm just like, damn, this is good. This is really good. And continuing the storyline. I mean, oh my gosh, this is gonna be a long video. I mean, okay, I'm not even gonna talk about MHA and Gachi Akuda in this one. Storyline. I mean, perfect story. Perfect story. I mean, this anime is nearly perfect. I mean, like, following Thorfinn as he tries to get revenge for his father's death, and as he goes through all the different war, and he's under Askeladd's command, and he becomes one of Askeladd's, fighters. And even though he hates Askeladd, you get a sort of feeling that he doesn't. Like, no, like we know he hates Askeladd, and it's portrayed over and over and over and over again. But there's a sort of, like, brotherhood between them almost. Not brotherhood, of course. Askeladd's more of a father figure almost, but, like, sort of family between them. And, like, the entire time Thorfinn wants to kill him and avenge his father, but Askeladd's just there using him, but also teaching him. And Askeladd's such a smart dude. And the moments where they talk and just talk, it's incredible. The writing is so good. It's so beautiful. So well done, the way the characters speak, the words they use, the way the plot moves forward. It's perfect. It's perfect. And I mean, yeah, like, the relationship between the two is amazing. And the way the story progresses from start to finish is perfect. When Thorfinn starts with his anger and he trains and he's so stubborn, he doesn't get anything from anyone else as a kid. He goes out in the wild and he gets his own food. He trains by himself. He does his own shit. And, like, yeah, I mean, it's just so well done. And then we see him progress as he gets into Askeladd's army. After he fights Askeladd as a kid, showing his guts, showing his hatred, how much hatred he has, and how much of an idiot he would be to fight Askeladd like that. And he getting his ass beat multiple times, but still following, still going for that goal, for that achievement, because he refuses to stop before he gets his revenge. I mean, it's perfect. And he keeps going. He keeps listening to Askeladd's egregious acts of him, like making him go in front of the army, being his scout, killing, what you call it? Commanders, I guess? Killing commanders. Like, sending him after fucking Thorkill. Sorry, I'm cussing way too much. I need to lock it. But Thorkill, like what? Like, and it shows you how much hatred Thorfinn has, but also how strong Thorfinn is, how much he gets from his father. I mean, that's a strong dude right there. He's a kid throughout season 1, just fighting above his weight class, like I said, going crazy, doing impossible feats, but it's realistic. And it feels real. It makes sense, and the story is based on something that's real, and it feels real. I mean, it's just, there's not a single thing that's done wrong in this anime. I mean, I guess maybe, not really, like, don't even listen to this, really. Like, the smallest critique, it could have been slightly faster paced. Maybe, like, no, honestly, no. What am I even saying? It was perfectly paced. I mean, wow. This is a shinen, not a shonen. I've never seen a shinen. I'm mind blown. Honestly. The attention to detail in so many things, and the story is just incredible. And it drives a good positive message after all of that. I'm not even done talking about season 1. We'll get to season 2 in a sec, but just once again, I just want to reiterate the beauty of this anime, like the shots, the nature, you know, it's so well drawn. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I mean, back to Askeladd. Askeladd might be my favorite character of all time. Like, Askeladd's the GOAT. Genuinely. Like, he's such a well-written character. He's so good. He's a smart man. He's a terrible man, but he's a good man at the same time, though. He's a good man. He's bad, but he's good. You know what I mean? He doesn't... He's the kind of dude who, like, he has his situation, and he makes most out of it. And he'll do what he wants to get what he wants. But his head's screwed on straight, and he knows things. He's wise. He's really wise. And he's a bad dude. He's a terrible dude, but he has so many redeeming qualities about him. He's not entirely bad. He's an incredibly well done antagonist. Almost the perfect antagonist for Thorfinn in this story, for this story to progress, because anyone else would have just killed Thorfinn, right? But Askeladd doesn't. And why? I mean, you would say yes to use him, but I don't know. Not necessarily. I mean, in the beginning, when Thorfinn's a little child, he doesn't have any use of him. He keeps him alive out of what? Only we can guess. The kindness of his heart, right? I mean, Askeladd's a terrible dude, but he could be worse. And he's so smart. The way he just knows people from the way he looks at them. Man. Great character. Great character. Great anime. I mean, like I said, I have no complaints. Wow. And there were so many plot twists as well once we got to the end. Like, you know, his army, as he's running away from Thorkel's army, going after Prince Canute. The fights they had with the fire, taking Prince Canute. Thorkel's, like, relationship with Thorfinn and wanting to fight him. And when, you know, they're running away and his, Askeladd's army turns on him. And we get to that moment where he says, what does he say? In these, I don't remember exactly what he said. It's been a little while, but it's like, in these 10 years that I've been working with y'all, or 20 years or whatever, I have never loved a single one of you. You're a bunch of dirty dames. And he kills 3 of his men. And he puts on an incredible fight against his men. And, I mean, the fight scenes within this sequence are so good. The little horse chase with Thorfinn and Bjorn. Perfect. And my jaw literally dropped when Askeladd said that, by the way. I mean, incredible. And then when Canute is able to sway over the army, incredible character development in that little speech that the priest gave to Canute. Their little back and forth, beautiful, very well done. I don't agree with Canute, though. Canute's whole notion of God has given us something that's out of reach. I hate him. I'm gonna make my own heaven. And I don't know where Canute's gonna develop from here forth. I hope he, like, comes back to his faith. He should. I mean, I feel like that's where the story's leading up to. But Canute's cool, though. He's a really well done character. Like, I don't agree with him, but he's a great character. All these characters are great. They're all so well written. They all have so much to them. You know? It's like, you know them. I mean, the writing is incredible. And Canute, I don't agree with him because of what he's saying, but I love him. And he's so convincing. And he's so intelligent. I mean, And when we finally get to the end of season 1, when Askeladd kills the king, the whole climax towards it, Askeladd getting with Canute, and oh my gosh, I mean, I could go anywhere with this. I mean, I forgot to, like, when Askeladd and Thorkel and Canute team up, and they get the army together, and they come back. Oh, that was so hype. There's so many hype moments, too. So many peak moments that don't necessarily rely on deep writing or special things, kind of that. Just aura, you know, just cool shit, you know? Cool stuff, man. There's a lot of that. And I love the shot where Canute and Thorfinn and Thorkel and Askeladd are standing in front of the army. And they're in front of the dude, I don't even remember his name, and they're scaring him, and they just stare at him. So cool. So cool. I mean, that whole arc of Canute, you know, becoming a man or whatever. I mean, that sounds so corny to say, but yeah, becoming a man and morphing into the king role that he needs to be. So cool. So cool. And Askeladd helping him out in all his insanely intelligent plans. And when he finally gets backed into a wall by the prince, because the prince is intelligent too. I mean, he outplays the prince. The prince was going to kill Canute. The prince had him in a chokehold, but Askeladd is so smart with his words in the same way that Canute was just smart with his words, but Canute was using his presence. Askeladd is merely using pure intelligence. I mean, I'm an idiot, so maybe I don't know. But like, man, I would love to continue talking about this. I could go deeper, talk about the message, talk about everything, but I'm yapping, dude. I have more homework I need to do. But, yeah, I mean, when we get to that moment at the climax of the end of the season, and it feels like there's so many plot twists in the story, because I feel like it's going to go one way, then it goes the other. Like when Askeladd, you know, went away from the war for a little bit, and then he's like, no, we're gonna go get Prince Canute, and then Thorkel follows, and then they're gonna die to Thorkel, and then his army turns on him. I thought they were gonna be able to escape Thorkel, and then I thought, okay, maybe they're gonna have an epic battle against him. But honestly, I never really thought they were gonna, you know, fight. I thought they were gonna be able to get away from him for a while. And this anime is good at convincing you of things. It's really good at convincing you that something's going to happen. You're invested in the plot, and you feel like what's going to happen is going to happen. It's not easy to guess the plot twists like in other anime. I feel like in every anime, it's easy to guess the plot twist. This one convinces you. Actually, like, I thought they were going to run away from Thorkel and escape, and then I didn't think his army was going to turn on him, and then they did, and I didn't think Prince Canute was just going to get all of them. And then when Prince Canute got all of them, I was like, okay, surely his army's gonna work, right? And it was working. His whole plan was working. And I figured Askeladd was gonna come out on top. But no, he goes out in a blazing glory. And he's backed up against the wall. The king is so smart. He pulls at his heartstrings, you know, talks bad about his family, gives him the ultimatum, Wales or Canute. And when Askeladd kills him out of anger, supposedly, it wasn't really necessarily anger, it was anger, but there was more to it than that. He knew that was what he had to do for Canute's success, and it felt like a worthy sacrifice. It felt like a good thing to put his will into. And I feel like Askeladd was already getting to the age that, you know, screw it, you know? Like, he's already been there. He's already lived life. He's already done his things. He wants to do something greater. And he did. I mean, that was, well, I don't know if Canute's the right hands. We'll see. We'll see how he progresses, you know, with his whole faith and everything. But, for him, that was the right choice. And Canute is a strong leader. And that was a good choice. That was dying for something. And Askeladd was a man who was kind of just meandering around, you know, doing his own thing. And he was getting old. And he was like, fuck it, I'm getting old. Sorry, I need to stop cussing. He's like, screw it, I'm getting old. let's go. Let's do it. And I love that. I love that his character's so well done, and he kills the king. The balls on this man. He's so tough. And he goes out killing everyone. And then Prince Canute kills him. Wow. Wow. When he killed the king, my jaw dropped. I was shocked. I did not expect that. Not at all. And when Prince Canute killed him, I wasn't as shocked, but I was shocked. I didn't think Askeladd was gonna die. I didn't want Askeladd to die. I was so attached to Askeladd, and when he died, man, that sucked. But what an incredible way to end the season and segue us into season 2. There's so much more I could talk about season 1. I'm already at 25 minutes still. I'm yapping. I need to do my homework. But season 2, I'll just give you a quick underview. Not trying to, quick overview. Not trying to, undermine season 2 at all by making it quick. Season 2 is a great season, and everyone disses it. Everyone says it's boring. All the action was gone. Season 1 was so much better. Season 2 is terrible. No, that's all the shonen likers, right? I love shonen, but I still love season 2 because I don't want to be rude. I was gonna say because I'm not an idiot, but no, people like different things. I can totally understand why you don't like season 2. It's slow. There's no action. It's boring, right? And there is some dull moments occasionally, but not really. It's interesting. The writing is once again perfect. So perfect as we see Thorfinn struggles with bettering himself and getting over his guilt and the past and realizing that he's empty. He has nothing, right? I mean, all he's been doing is fighting his entire life. And as he said himself, that's what kept him alive. That's all he knows how to do. His hatred kept him alive. And here he is. He didn't get what he wanted. And he realized, I killed so many people. And the immense guilt he feels for it. So terrible. And the portrayal of all his emotions and his dreams and everything he's going through. Wow. The scene where he has to carry all the dead bodies of the ones that he killed, that had so much weight to it. The limbo he's in, falling in between dreams and real life and hating himself. Wow. It is so beautifully portrayed. And I'm invested in their little slave life. I like it. Him and, Einar. Him and Einar. Einar's a great character. I just forgot his name. I love it. I mean, it's a total step back. It's totally different from season 1. There's no fighting, no action, none of that. But it's still really entertaining and really well done and really beautiful and really well written and perfect in the same way. Once again, no complaints. The way the story, the way the story progressed was perfect. I mean, Thorfinn lost Askeladd. He lost everything. His entire life was trying to kill Askeladd. He never wanted to kill people. He didn't want to live this life. His intention wasn't to kill all these people. He's not a Viking, a Dane. He didn't want to be a part of this. Just like that one scene where we see where he just is like, how do these people like all these fighting? When he's marching with the army and then his arm's broken. He's looking down. He's like, gosh, these people, I don't remember what he said, but he's like, how do these people like fighting so much? They're barbaric. He never wanted to be here. Never. He just wanted to kill Askeladd and he got lost on the way. And that's what people don't understand. I've talked to people about it. I've seen reviews about it. Of course, I do that with like almost any anime I watch. People are like, oh, season 2 is so boring. Come on, bro. This is a perfect way for the story to continue. What else do you think Thorfinn was going to do? I mean, yeah, I guess you could beat up his slave owner, kill everybody, take all the loot, go home. Brother. Like, what you wanted Thorfinn to go with Prince Canute? Sure, that wouldn't have been a bad story. That would have been interesting. But Prince Canute is doing his own thing. We still are getting that story, and I haven't seen much of it yet because right now it's focused on Thorfinn. Doing it this way is so much better. This is what's needed. We're getting the two sides, and we're seeing them both progress and understand what they're going through. Obviously, like I said, I haven't seen Prince Canute's part yet, so I can't really say much about it. But seeing Thorfinn go through his trauma and his guilt and all of it while farming, I mean, therapeutic, right? Being a slave, therapeutic. I mean, he just swings his axe at the tree, he cuts down the tree, farms, and he learns new things because he doesn't know anything, right? He's just been fighting his whole life. Like, I'm sure he picked up some things, but from what we've seen, he doesn't really know anything. I mean, he's oblivious. He's starting his new life right now. And he's wasted so much time killing for no purpose, realistically. He's wasted so much. And it's sad. But what this story is trying to convey is that you always have redemption. You can always come back. You can always come back to the Lord's open arms. The Lord Jesus Christ, God still loves you. As long as you're alive. As long as you are sorry and you are willing to change and you pray for forgiveness, which Thorfinn isn't really doing yet. We'll see what he does. But that's not the main point. The main point is redemption for this anime. It's not, hasn't really touched on the religious part super much yet, besides the things mentioned in season 1. And Einar praying out of nowhere. And like the dude talking about Lent. See, like there's little hints at it. And I want to see if Thorfinn like prays or whatever. Thorfinn like gets into that. Because it's given blatant like parts of Christianity or Catholicism in the anime before. So, I mean, we'll see. But anyways, as I was saying, the whole point is redemption. It doesn't matter how far you've gone. That's what this anime is trying to portray. It doesn't matter what you've done. You're alive. You're still human. As long as you're willing to come back and change yourself, you can. People can change for the better, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Like I said again, the imagery, the shots, the animation. So many beautiful shots. My favorite one of this season is when it's nighttime and Thorfinn's walking through the wheat fields and all the plants are lit up with rain or lights or something. I don't know. I couldn't tell if it was like fluorescent lights or rain. But either way, it looked beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And he's just like, this is what being too rich looks like. Because the old man was talking about how the master owns too much and he's always paying for it. Another great message. So many great little messages throughout this anime. That's right. Don't be too greedy. You don't need all that money. Right? A man who has too big of a farm and has to spend to protect it. It's pointless. He's right. And Thorfinn is just empty. And it's so greatly portrayed, his emptiness, when he's getting attacked by the guests. And he just lets them wail on him. And it's just emptiness. He's like, I'm dead. I killed so many people. What's the point of me living? But he still lives. His body moves. He doesn't let freaking Snake kill him. There's still something there. But he doesn't understand it. But there's still that will to live. His father wanted him to have no enemies, and he greatly failed his father. But his father still loves him. It's his guilt that's making him feel like he doesn't. Of course, his father still loves him. And so does God. It's obviously beautiful. I'm at the point right now, he just finished having the little talk with Askeladd and telling him to carry the bodies of the people he killed and move forward. Don't fall down. Don't cry. Don't go back into that life of war. Fight your internal battle. Beautiful. that's where I'm at right now. He's walking with Einar. I believe after they got in a fight with the slaves, and then the dude vouches for them. That's where I'm at. Yeah, I could say more, but like I said, I'm taking too long. Beautiful anime. Highly recommended. If you watch this far, thank you. I'm gonna turn on the comments for this one because this one's an actual review. The other ones I was just kind of like saying whatever. I'm a little bit more happy with this one. But, yeah. Give it a watch, dude. Give it a watch. This is the most amazing anime I've watched so far. So well done. So well done. Like, I'd give it a 9.5 out of 10. I almost want to give it a 10, honestly. 9.8. 9.9 out of 10. 10. It's beautiful. The message is so beautiful. Oh, I want to talk more about it. And just all the little details I've seen. Oh, I mean, oh my gosh, I want to talk more. I mean, just like when they're making the wheat farm and Thorfinn doesn't know anything about it. And he's like, oh, so this is what makes bread. And he doesn't know how to farm. Dude, he doesn't know anything. Oh my gosh, dude. What a great character. I mean, it just shows you how much he's failed. Like, he's had a terrible life. He's been after the wrong thing the entire time. But he's still here. Like Askeladd said, in a different context, of course. Time is on his side. He can still always come back. And that's what I love about this anime. Because Askeladd was talking about their duel. He was talking about him getting old and out of shape while Thorfinn gets old and into shape. But that can also be used in this scenario. And that's this anime has so many little intertied messages, and there's so many things you could think about. It all ties together. It's beautiful, it's perfect, the writing's perfect, the story's perfect, the characters are perfect, the anime's perfect, and animation's perfect. Perfect. And I love Thorfinn's portrayal of guilt. His dreams. And Einar's hatred towards Thorfinn's kind of people. And their friendship. It's so nice. And Einar's a funny dude. I love his interactions with the girl slave. I forgot her name. Elga? I don't know. It's not Elga. Isn't that Thorfinn's mom? I don't know. I don't remember. Either way. Beautiful. And Thorfinn's family is amazing characters as well. Obviously, we didn't see much of them besides the beginning, but I love his sister and his mom. His sister is really cool, his sister stuff. Like the way she started working around the farm after they left. And I'm excited to see when he comes back to them. And the beautiful closing of this anime. Such a beautiful anime, such a beautiful message. So well done. So well done. Anyways, I could keep yapping for hours, bro. I mean, damn, it's good. Check it out, 10 out of 10. Best anime I've ever watched. I gotta go do work. I would keep talking, but I gotta go do work. But anyways, peace out. I'll see y'all later. I'll talk about Gachi Akuda and MHA probably next time. Both doing really good as well. Both doing really good. Not as good as Vinland though. Come on, Vinland's tough. And I'll come back when I finish Vinland as well. Peace. Bye.